back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood, or is it Stormblood Final Fantasy XIV? I'm once again joined with my co-host Hazel. Say hello to the people, Hazel. I don't have a diamond. You have the diamonds. You give him your diamonds. I'll give you a pet. Will that satisfy him? Good. Alright. Last time, we beat Sasuke's Susanoo, and then, we freed this town from the Empire, and we got Gosetsu back. And now, well, technically we are on Orserd, so it's time to actually head to Doma, I believe. According to my map, the plains in Yanxia lies to the west. Of notice the one river, upon the shores of which Doma was built. No one's gonna poison that river, right, Hazel? Because, you know, river, Doma, Final Fantasy VI, Empire, Kefka. This is it! We're finally heading to the heart of Doma. I can't help but be a little nervous. Silence in 3 parts. Though he's less than picture-perfect health, Gosetsu is ready to resume his journey to Yanxia. You did well, Venus. Now for your tremendous strength and bravery of using yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that who would win them over would be you. That was your plan! You know what, Gosetsu? You leave the plan-making to me in the future. Truly, yours heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances and strive for something greater. Be honored to travel with you again. Aww. Thank you. Now then, let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yanxia and my countrymen await. Tunnel to the southwest. We need to follow to reach our destination. With me! Well, time to head to the deep of Orserd. Technically, we're already a little bit. Yeah, that next area doesn't look too big, at least compared to the Ruby Sea. Alright, new area, let's go. Or, sorry, Yanxia. It's probably Yanxia. You discover a new location. The adventure park. Meanwhile, the shores of Orserd.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe.
Surprise Alizé didn't kill ya. Cut!
Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Also, we summoned a primal. Oh wait, I shouldn't tell you that.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's is not to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
I wonder if she has any special powers.
Wait, milady!
He has been relying on this guy for brute strength, but... Oh! Oh! Was that the treasures or was that their caves? Ooh. But I got a feeling she can take care of her own if she needs to. I'm like in an extra...
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
I'm kind of in like an extra gay mood today, so she's making my
There
heart
needs
rate
to be some
accelerate.
investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Doma.
Well, there's a bat in her little flower piece.
And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Zenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Gotta make sure I put you down this time.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
God, her design is so fucking good. Is that a giant worm coming out of that desert area? Alright, at least hit us with a narration.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yanxia.
Yanxia. Sha. Gotcha. Is that a dam or a tower? Oh, it's a force field.
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day.
Oh, I can see what our first target's gonna be already.
Life, liberty, hope. So much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Journey to Yanxia. The silence in 3 parts. The weariness, desolation, and emptiness. Got good tunes though. This place, I don't know what I expected. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yanxia and what became of her. place Japan too. Lies beyond the great walls, the heart of Doma. Now, we should be glad to hear it, but it's wise to have this conversation here, on the road, in the open. Once, your caution will be warranted, no longer. Zenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men marched into the village in search for radical elements, killing and torturing anyone who dared resist. Then, as quickly as they come, they left. Satisfied the memory of the purges to keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yanxia. We need for a leash when the dog is broken. The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let's proceed with caution. That confident in their rule, huh? Come on, let's go, fellow warrior Hazel. Those are big-ass tigers. Oh, that tiger's dead. John can tell it's made of parts using the old riverboat. Carries alcohol named, that's where the name comes from. You know, the name Yanxia gives more of a Chinese feel than Japanese, but maybe I just speaking out of my ass, not knowing what I'm talking about. Oh, it's just a big kitty. Don't mind me, kitty. If there are any soldiers in this village, we should simply stride and announce ourselves. Yes, Hazel, we're gonna require subtlety for this one. Seems peaceful enough to me. There she is, humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw with my own eyes, and for a mercy, I'm gonna kill everyone. And for mercy, appears to be absent. Imperials appear to be absent. The Setsu is demonstrating uncharacteristic restraint. But no man claims that I'm reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Venus, venture closer if you would, and confirm there are no soldiers lurking about. I guess I have been deemed the stealthy one. Oh, there is a polite girl over there. He probably sees me lurking about. People really just have full
We may
conversations
be
in
in
the
luck.
rain.
I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Eat. Very conspicuous, guys. Or inconspicuous. It should be the
Then
the
there is no
sarcastic
need to
statement.
remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Eat.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gosetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
I love vague posting. That guy's wearing a different color.
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
Maybe I should have done the introductions.
What? What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
Did that girl... oh no, that must have been the hawk in the background. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave them to their despair and go follow the unknown mine. Who's this boy? Where's he taking us? Judging reactions of villagers, it's probably best that we left. But the Easter egg, Venus... I don't understand. Was it not clear that we wish to remain a while? I don't know who you people think you are, but you have any idea what happened to you found in our village? Again, you address with unwanted spite. I let your property pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy? Speak to me thus. No, you're not who I am. I'm Isa Nami, a farmer, just like my father before me, and his father before him. We expect like a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kaien's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? For the first man there in the eye of the Empire, don't will I be the last. Was not Nanami home the brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one of them. And then the Imperials came looking for more, because of them. Just this close to killing us all, to burning the village to the ground. We won't begin enjoying semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We have enough of you and yours. Whatever you're plotting, leave us out of it. Passionate as the pleas are, surely you must know I cannot leave things as they are. But now let's check his wishes. Continue towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doma Liberation Front. Secret entrance to the north of Nami, by the way of a small spring. Come, I'll show you. Eat. Everywhere we go, it's just people who are broken. But the Easter egg, oh. Well, you'd like to get out of the rain at least. Oh wait, is it down here? Ow! You know, seeing our swimming days were behind us. Where's Lise? Both, you know, we're capable of watching and fishing at the same time. Should we dive in? So wait, we must dive into the water. Have no fear of Venus. Short distance, you don't need to hold your breath for long. Actually, we got magic blessings, so we don't need to do that. Where's Lise? Why are you using the Yan on the water? It's gonna smell weird. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Do you mind? Tommy Breeze, I know you. How invigorating. Gradually, my friends, you're home to the House of the Fierce. I hear you like fashion. Do I? Okay, just bandana, it's not bad. I'll cry a moment, catch my breath. After Liberation Guard welcomes heroes from distant lands, but he's doing the best to compose himself. You are Venus Arno, are you not? You were told that you're coming. Heroes Eorzea, we are the Doma and Liberation Front, are honored to receive you. So good to follow me. Oh, broken Easter egg. Is Yugiri here? I hope she's okay.
This is the House of the Fears. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Yeah! No, it's a yeet. I'll teach them soon enough.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Yugiri! Oh, I'm glad you're okay. You got a new drip on.
Yugiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I think Lise has been my favorite voice actor so far.
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Yeet. So things kind of went badly in Alamiga. I got my ass kicked by Zenos, so we decided to come over here. My ass has been less kicked since I got here.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lise, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lise, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Here, here. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Your parents say hi, by the way.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
Oh, slow your roll, Gosetsu.
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Yeah, I need to go teach all your men how to say ye properly. Venus, I just broken the habit. God, I've missed you. Speak with your friends. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Easterite. Apparently, the Twilight Days of Rebellion defeated Zenos would be willing to risk sending unintued conscripts. Said is highly irreversible. They have the necessary materials, be a challenge to repair alone. But mayhap with my brother's help. What? 11, 12. I'm help free Doma from the yoke of imperial oppression. Train my body as physical being. Daily regimen of exercise is essential. Hey girl. You should hear this, Venus. He was just talking about Zenos and the rebellion. To understand it, it's not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12 never even took the field. It was Zenos' stratagems that won the war. They were like anything we ever seen. The mission was unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought they had him on the back foot. The moment pressing our advantage, we were surrounded at his mercy. And he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades fell. Fearless and unflinching, he would have danced amidst the blades for a time, and then draw close as if to embrace. Then another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it. Nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. Challenge me to shoot him was accepted, but on finding us to challenge, his objective changed. Tale of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. One day later, I could understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. New battle, new enemy, new challenge. The hunt, I'm told he called it. A hunt without end. When our best lay dead, he left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, he held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he's ever wielded far eastern blades. Be fascinated when the storied histories and soldiers speak curry his favor often present those defeated enemies of his gifts. Yeah, I got the business end of one of those blades once. Joke's on him, I broke it though! And he broke 5 of my ribs. It's all a game to him, huh? People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? I don't feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. Battlefields, reasons do not matter. The victor is not just, but the strong, and the strong become heroes of the tale. We're just not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path of the one end. And I'll make sure I lend you as much strength as I can muster. Warriors such as you journey across the sea to aid in our cause. We cannot thank you enough. Strength we need, and strength forget. We can't lose him again. Yeah. Greetings, well, my friend. Any questions to House of Fierce? What kind of place is this? So the spiritual humans, mundane material world after Doma fell to time to the town of Slim like Clinton, sensibility working against the Empire. Subaru's number sisters, if they get to drive Imperial Devils from land, day and night, House of Fierce, labor do I purpose. For this purpose do I labor. Yukiri! Our resource limited, our stronghold is secure. You may rest here and recover in safety. I'm so glad to see you all. Don't worry. Here. You're so cute. Look at her. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. More lives to live to the Doma Liberation Front. We should be glad to receive them. Tales believe your warrior pure skill. I pray they'll no exaggeration. I did just fault Susanel, so... See, with your number of our resources limited, I'm active place here. Perhaps a brief respite is in order. When I was 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Last, no samurai has the strength to defeat the villain in old age. What do you say to House of Fierce? Compared to your Rising Stones, I can see it may be somewhat lacking. There's been a haven to these past 10 years, so we would set Doma free. Regardless, our efforts in that time have become little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure of the hour of liberation at hand. But Zenos soon put paid to that with the aid of Yotsuyu and the secret she sold. Venus, I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. Yeah, I got a good night's sleep. Well, that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, we must understand his true nature. As for the Alamegan resistance and struggle, so too has the Doma Liberation Front. Maybe more so, perhaps, given the precarious position that we found ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemy is legion. We are weak, and they are strong. Yet with your help, I believe there is little we cannot achieve. Help us have our predicaments, taking a commitment to our cause. Never. Victory will be ours. You know me. I'm never gonna give up on y'all. Besides, I need to introduce my blade to Zenos' fucking forehead. Aye, that will do. With the hero heroes on our side, we cannot lose. I heard you like fashion. Do I? Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I have been away from Doma some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Ian commanded my full attention. Now we both benefit, we would see the reality of Doma for ourselves. Or did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Venus. Let us go among the people with our own eyes and bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner to this land, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany without attracting unwanted attention. Yeah. I'd like to join you if it's alright. By all means, be glad of your company and your perspective. Yay, another girls' trip! The mine's not far. I say we begin there. Yeet. I can tune to the east right there. Yotsu was once a spy for the Liberation Front. She used her talents to beguile Imperial officers and learn secrets which she shared with us. Little know of the service of a larger plan. To integrate herself with us, she might betray Zenos, and when we marched on Doma, it worked. You gonna stay here, help Ellie there? Caves make for a natural hideaway, but easily defend in events of attack. That said, the entrance is not most convenient. Alright, back into the waters we go. You could have told me to wear this outfit. Last time felt this light and airy in ages. Yeah, I guess you do have very RN. Does that help with your speed? I guess it helps, but you don't really kick. Oh, I think monks have some kicking skills. Venus, glad you too put thought into your garments given to covet marriage activities. Huh? That might be so obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of shinobi would be beyond reckless. Pose as traveling merchants. Venus as our leader, and her as our assistants. I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think it's the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. I'm literally dressed up like a Kugane samurai. Oh well. Maybe think I'm just some Kugane trader. We're being inconspicuous, Hazel. Put the wings away. Nami, sitting with you in our village? The entire community based on growing and selling of rice. Namai is actually a local term for an arrowhead, a wheat that can be found growing the paddy fields. Been so many of my friends taken away by the Empire. What the fuck is that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I cling to hope that we're still doing well. My name is Nanohana. Lived here my entire life. My place is where supply clean water allows us to produce on the wrong finest rights. You want to give me the journal? No, I see I make a mistake. Glad to see traveling merchants in Namai again. The Imperials have never sealed our borders, but have taken to avoiding Yanxia ever since the rebellion. However, it has only made us harder to survive. You may notice we lack for a great many things. It's not better or worse, but it's truly gotten worse. Can't place an outsider. I see you there, my bamboo pole collection. I always have fellow enthusiasts. It's time to amass all these. Nope, wrong way. Where's the actual heart of the— oh, I gotta go up this way. I think, yeah. It's such a mountainous region. People are probably getting their steps in. Hurricane begged them to take me instead of young ones. I see it did not work. Ooh, what are these? So a little rice, so much rice, so little time. The Simians. Thank you. Time to attune. I said I was too sickly to join the fight. Glad I've always proved reverse. My Jordan should have taken all my closest friends. Damn. You'll check these. You cannot spread fertilizer everywhere. You must account for different types of rice plants and individual needs. It's a lot like raising children, actually. It goes good rice. Poor peddlers in Namai. What does you sell? I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know no village in Yanxia is fairly better. Consider dedicated samurai lords. Once I would have been directed to your samurai lords at Mozen, but then I would die in the Battle of Purge. There's a Doma enclave, of course, that lies beyond Dire Moon Gates. Say, the Imperials are disinclined to let anyone but their own pass. What? What? I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Sure you've not been long in Yanxia, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma. Compassionate and wise they were, but the memories of the time fade with each passing day. So we'll tell you. There are wolf people here? You, a merchant, forgive my skepticism, but you'd like to strike me more of a commerce and more of a common sellsword. Give me impression of Hancock? Well, you see, I like money and stuff. Money, 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 money. As little as serve my doubts, made me clutch my coin purse tighter. Look, come on, look at me. Do I look like I could kill anyone? With more coordination you possess, the princess you rudeness. Viceroy came to our village of Persian insurgents. Those words established did not fare a little better. He remained no better than the Versailles. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. Demand conscriptors instead of soldiers, promptness we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with a little luxuries. I know not when to sell, merchant, but I doubt no anyone else can offer it. I know custom here. Whee! Venus, those are less. You know what? I missed your antics. Things looks before. It's the same weird hopelessness. It's just like Ghana. Venus, what have you learned? Did you know there are werewolves here? Yes. Venus, did you learn anything useful? Oh, sorry. Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration, disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Lest we convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return without him. Let us not lose hope yet. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, perhaps not so elsewhere. There should be a group outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Venus, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they could not have all given in to despair. Roger, ma'am. Any dungeons in this area? There's a castrum over there. Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft L-XX... What? Doma Castle. Oh, Doma Castle's a dungeon. The Dragon Struggle. Oh, the Fallen Rainbow. Oh, wait, there's a bunch of side quests up here. Let's go do this first. I know rhino beetles exist, but this is a bit, overkill, don't you think? Well, that's a garish castrum if I've ever seen one. Hi, young girl. Do you need help? Why is the Yan here? Yes, I know. A cat girl and a white girl. Your most traditional samurai warriors. Thank you. You're gonna come on, know what done. So, tell me about the area. Any hope? Or is it just all Zetsubo? What are we doing out here? Looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. Once my brothers I usually bring out yellow. It was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Yeah. Hazel, kill those guys. Kill that guy. Oh, wow, that's a bigger energy field than I thought it was. Put Ozma away. Why do you go from one Final Fantasy IX nightmare to another? Hungry caterpillar! Ozma is most likely gonna kill me before it kills everyone else. It all counts as Doma. Jesus. They really have their grip in here tight, don't they? Oh, oh, this must have been one of the parameter walls. Now you just see ugly Imperials architecture. I think this game has an like, imperialism and colonization message. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's pro-colonialism. What do you think? You know, the longer this takes, the more editing I have to do. We need to get your microphone so we can properly fucking banter! Rah! Wait, you took all that time to put a cat turn-on gif? You guys see what I have to deal with? Hey girl, here's your flowers. I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get this. Spare time, can you come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father the woman showed me such kindness. Abandoned cliff in the west of the village. It's a path to Triches. Tariches? look what's over here. An ether current. Here, let's go a moment to put the flowers down. Introduce you to. Hazel, please do not stand directly on the grave. I'd love to meet travelers in here, faraway places. Maybe you could tell me what about your homeland? Azami! Azami! Are you there? Azami! Renza! Should not be here! Get away from my sister! Don't be so rude! She saved me from monsters, brother! She even helped me pick flowers with mother and father! Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go! Stay inside and lock the door until I return! Make Venus angry. Go ahead, Azami. I'll deal with this. You have a good idea for good explanation for yelling at your scared sister like that. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. Save her, then thank you. Changes nothing. I asked you to leave, now I'm asking you again. I'm not gonna report you to Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She said your parents were buried here. You won't sound that pathetic in front of them? She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan, came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. She demanded families and insurgents present themselves, or else they burned the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us up in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. Kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, said they deserved to die. I laughed, but I dared not look. One leaned close and whispered in my ear that he'd be with my sister if they had come back. They're gone, and they're never far. All it takes one wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. Dig in their grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go on and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. That's all we've got, so please, don't take us from us. What are we gonna do, Hazel? There is no hope. And if Zenos decides to march back in, honestly, I still don't stand a chance. Also, whatever happened to that Shinryu guy? Don't give me the bombastic side-eye like that. I'm back! He jumped down from the cliff again. Yep, I did. What's wrong, Venus? Did something happen? Give him a good time, Venus. Missing completion our inquiries. What of yours? Look, these people. I was not aware of these events. The boy, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. You men responsible will not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me. That was an outburst was unbecoming. The more of Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? Could people's spirits be spoken so? Though I first scoffed his pronouncement, it feels too possible he might resolve and surrender himself. I did get you gloves, Venus. Thank you for trying to cheer me up, you giddy. Isn't nice. A new ruby type. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce the cause. We should return to the House of Fierce to consult the comrades. Possessed together, we might... Hear that? Quickly! Must find a place to hide! Someone coming? I don't hear anything. I wouldn't doubt the ears of a ninja. Find me, Venus. They come from the south. Hazel, get into cover! I see this too. everything good?
Imperials.
Oh, it's just a bunch of grunts so far.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
Oh. Ah.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
Maybe I should have worn orange in an all-blue shirt village. Kind of do stick out.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Do you even need to ask? Yee.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Yee. Hazel! until the officer claims. I fear they have far cruel designs for these people. With me, Venus, you must hurry. But I would accept all these side quests. Venus, but Easter currents! Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. We'll use the darkness. Here, this is Shinobi's tool, but when a more discreet approach is required, use it with these darts. These are alchemical reagent and induces deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Where circumstances differ, we can engage directly. But for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We use our blowgun to incapacity. That's not fair! That's not fair! There's a fucking fate right here! What the fuck?! There, the soldier in the hill below. Take aim and fire. The dark finds it mark, you should fall within moments. Search your surroundings. Luckily, I have better vision at night. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. This is a vantage point for which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step. Keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Thanks, Giri. Can I call you Giri-chan? No? Okay. Message understood. I remember doing these dart things all the way back in Alamigo. It still fucks me up that this has haptic feedback. Right in the crotch. Some good that armor is doing. Last Imperial soldier come to the ground and sleep. You put your blowgun away and prepare to join Vigiri. What? How do I access that area? Easter Ryurin Bridge. Is that Easter current over? No, that's part of the wall. I swear they purposely put wind sprites in areas close to your Easter currents just to fuck with your peripheral vision. Excellent work, Venus. They appear to be none the wiser. Villagers may help in the castrum itself. Flumigation. Once it was base operation in the Guardian operation until 10 years ago when they relocated to Castle Doma. Now the castrum serves a little more storage facility. I spy 2 sentries here at the gate, and have you proven yourself to keep an aim, I'll have you ask you to incapacitate them. Rahel shall afford you a clear shot. canonically, I am a keeper of the moon, so I'm better hunter at night. So... It's that guy. Right in the butt. See, look, I am playing Assassin's Creed. Two centuries slumber side by side. No other appears forthcoming. Looks like they're not expecting us to be there. Fine work, Venus. You have a gift for the ways of shinobi. I am a ninja in training, you know. Oh, really? That's neat. Yeet. But the way is clear. Let's move close to see what's become of the villagers. At least want to hit the map. Hazel, stealth mission. Thank God he's wearing orange. Sir, Dawn from the other villages have assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them properly. Attention! Shortly all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers! We don't know the first thing about Magitech. Take us months if not years to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up rebellion. Therefore, you bear the responsibility for its repair. Gonna perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn, then your villages may find the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed in the castle. Sir! That way. This is no temporary measure. These men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it'll be too late. We're interviewed, we must do now. So now. Agreed? Yee. Then let's be about it. Also, I found some stealth. Ooh. Ooh, I like these. I like these. You Giddy, I fucking love you. You know my fashion taste. Hazel, put that away. You're ruining the mood. Yugiri is in her element. By the urgency of the situation, you must proceed with the utmost caution to the safety of the villagers. To wit, you must infiltrate the castle without raising the alarm. If you any soldiers near the entrance, stand watch for my approach from the north to hear my signal. My ninja was leveled up, I actually beat it right now. I don't try to draw attention to ourselves if we can. Actually, you be a ninja. You go cat hide gift. Mercy, you spy no pierce rolls ground to the castle. Hawk's cry pierces the silence. Giddy is waiting. Nice. For all of you. Softly for lest others hear us. Put at the outside. No one's coming this way. Thank the gods. Or kami, as you guys say. That is good. We proceed as planned. These ones should not wake soon. However, the others too close to the village. Just casting as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. Disguise yourself an Imperial soldier, convince them to change the guard is in order. It'll be the first time I've done that. Pick up uniforms. They shall not protest. But none of them on my size, Venus. No, your own proportions, best. Okay, well, I get this from that guy. Start too large. He is more or less your size. Due in consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldiers of the uniform. Does anyone to your liking? Excellent. I shall hide these ones when we'll find them. Sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, while in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in possession were not to your liking. Kabuto Teko should match the Uagi, Hamaka, and Choka of your possession. Have a full set. And once in charge, it seems Imperial spoke. You need to give the soldiers guarding the proper Imperial salute. To complete the deception, convince them to come here, while we waiting to deal with them. Don't worry, I remember how to do that. 9 for the supply of Ugawi, Hamaka, and Choka. Hardly the Empire's best and brightest, and unless you approach the uniform goes to 0. Imperial salute. Alright, stay here where you're giddy. It's fine, they have Mikote in their service. Change the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just look at these ants making me depressed. Reminds me when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Sir! It's time already. Not complaining, man, but I thought it would be on longer. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. That there's no more trouble with us. You can dispose that cursed uniform too. It's time to give the villagers freedom. Come on, I'm getting you guys out of here.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Nah, they're just sleeping.
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... after everything?
You did well, Yukiri. You did well. Let's get out of here before something else goes wrong. Gideon said lost for words. Hey, come on. Apologies, Venus, I was lost in thought. Perhaps they had revived it. Perhaps we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts, they still... Now's not the time. We must finish what we started. And with such a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories, was administered to the soldiers ere they wake. Medicine leaves the soldiers confused and able to clearly recall recent events. Expect they fell asleep on their posts and reluctant discussing with others. So the not more temporary measure, do not dare kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep, and shall see to the rest. Aye aye, ma'am. Clearly these Imperials are not doing a good job of guard duty if they have this many wind sprites loose. Alright guys, just imagine like amnesia. The time between the seconds? What do you mean? Is that the name of a quest? It's a quest name, okay. That, yeah. Time to grab the other one. Here you go. You just took a little nappy nap. Alright, let's get out of here. Come on, Hazel, let's blow this joint. Honestly, doing the scene at night in the rain actually added to the atmosphere. The atmosphere which you are currently ruining. I'm trying to be serious. Hey. Sleep like babies.
Forgive me for making you search.
No worries. Better sense it's than you think. It's like I always know what my friends are or something like that.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes.
Alright, you were from Suisnosato, right?
Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
I know. Your parents said hi, by the way.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me.
They'd be proud of you, Kitty.
That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness.
I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
Hmm?
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Together we are strong, Yugiri. We must carry on. Look how much we've managed to accomplish up to this point. We stopped the Empire from taking Eorzea.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
Ah, come please. Between the two of us, I'm more naive. And maybe a little stupider. What?
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Yee. Come, we must tell the other airship. We'll hear what they know of it. Oh, that's already not a good sign. I saw the commotion.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
Don't worry, they're safe.
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
He's here?!
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Zenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Zenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Zenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation.
There has to be an
He
explanation.
faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Yugiri, this is not a good idea.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Zenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yukiri, wait!
What now?
What now, indeed? Well, shit. This isn't good. This is far, 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 far from good. Well, there's no way this is gonna be a disaster. We'll not pursue her. It's for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts on the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. Each but one life, and it's not be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray you realize this soon. Zenos will fall, but not a desperate knife in the dark. You need to plan and prepare, and she's done neither. She's a little bit emotionally charged right now. I'll go get her. Maybe stupid and reckless, but she's going to do it anyway, then maybe... I love your heart, Lise. I really do. But this is a bad idea. I thought her possessed the greatest sense in this. Why she'll use everything with this mad plan. Let's just say she, saw despair. Yugiri. Do you think you get along with me? Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? Nope, came here of my own free will. Came here of your own free will? Should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen route. No one else did. That's fanciful as it would have you believe. Skip moments ago, I received a Crown Prince itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Zenos no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His patience to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuitsu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with a more auspicious opportunity. I will kill him, Venus. I will. You mean we will kill him, right? Can't let you do this alone. But die trying. You understand the risks. No. Forgive me. Of course you do. Maybe perhaps better than I. But are you sure? You can't sit back knowing that you're going out there alone. Besides, maybe this is the chance I get to introduce him to the backside of my sword. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do this on the way. Yuzuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Come, no one knows you're here. No one knows you saw anything. Two rebel plotted to kill the Crown Prince. Stupid. You know how to sense it. You know how themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. God damn it. Where are we going? Oh, hello there. Come, Jedi Center. Yuzuka Man is open to all. Oh, deadly beast, I will dispatch. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes. Grandson Zumu at your service. You know anything? Yes. Quick. Magic Sir Yuzu match a skill when the Guardian's attack is below the choice. Problem, yes. Well, this is not safe. But never time. They lost time playing that. Yuzuka is left. We know. The rest of the days. That's now. Said I am going. Guys, very pleased, very honored. We're discussing what make a good gift for the people of Nama. My advice basically quite well. More knowledge. Oh my god! Look! He's popping out! So, hello, sir. Did you see that? He was popping out of the jar. Would you like to play Triple Triad? That's what I saw. How to read and write. Quite literate, yes, smart. Use your manner. Just want to share that with you. Or say to your soul. No, the zombie were here civilized. We never attack man. Namatsu. Did you have to bring out the Gan? Well, there's a little safe haven here. Storm of blood, born from blood of our fallen brothers. If you're wondering how I got this mount, I got it from the Moogle thing, Mogpendium. There you are. It's far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Level up! Wave Samurai 1. Made a choice, and so have you. The time between the seconds. Zenos' itinerary is as follows. He would depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The majestic field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then allow him to continue to these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is best suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Hazel, why do I have a bad feeling about all this? Why are you posting the smug Shiba gif? Is it because it's a Japanese dog? Now a corgi. Here. Not exactly the best hiding place, but not the worst. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we have a clear view of the docks. Settled. We shall lie here and wait until Zenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall by my first blow. If not, the two of us engage him in open combat. His escort is no consequence, which means that we have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nonetheless, he is not to be underestimated. I'd like to think I've trained as a samurai to beat him. Oh boy. All that remains is to wait. Trust you already? Hazel, you hold down the fort here. Or you know what? Return to base. Return to base. I have a bad feeling about this. And night is my element.
He comes.
Yositsu's with him.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. Ah, but as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
I don't think your nose is far enough in his ass. Hey, I have that staff.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood. and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Hey, I've got a pretty massive hate. You want to see it firsthand, Zenos? Round 2?
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Not beat Muhammad Alexander. God knows how many dragons for me to get my ass kicked by you again. Cena Valgalis, you will die by my hand. I. Guess you must kill my men. You can't do that, right? Damn fools, there's only 2 of them. I was least willingly taught the art of the blade. What are those? Alright. My turn. Well, I suppose you earned this. This is not a game, you twisted, arrogant bastard!
This day you die!
Let us
Leave this to me.
So empty.
All right.
Okay. Done. You've earned the right to look at the Amen no Hibakiri.
Let us put you to the proof.
What is this? Not me for a hand.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Giddy, stay back. I got it.
Run, beast, run.
Dark reflection. It's 2 of them.
Give me something to remember.
Alright, back.
Alright.
Okay.
Let us put you to the proof.
Let's try this again.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run! Give me something to remember.
You're better than most, I grant you that. But it's not good enough. This ends now. Guys.
I see.
Still standing, jackass! Giddy? Okay, she's still breathing. That's good.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Oh, can't even bother to remember a cute face like mine.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world, live!
Yugiri, down! Yugiri!
You are not worthy.
Yo!
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Hey, Aliza. It's about time you guys showed up.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hi!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Alright, I'm heading out.
My lord?
Oh. The orange man saves me. It's alright. He has some water. Okay. Twas not that will not heal with time. Sounds like we followed. Gods, I have no idea we'll get to that going to that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alf, you know. He has a house of fears, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Oh, Alfie, I haven't seen him in a while. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yukiri's plan. How you, of all people, decided to help her. Such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. That's my little brother. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall. Though that is neither here nor there. Right, everyone ready? All the little angels. Can't believe it. We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what it means for us. Everybody talked about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to go stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We got wood and tent first. We should get back to the village. I can manage on my own. Alright, let's go. Watch out for that domain weasel, though. So how did I do against Zenos my second time, Hazel? How with my samurai combos? Was I at least playing good? How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you. If we, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too. Eh. Oh, race. All in the day of work for me, the warrior of light.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, Just ask.
Wait, why did I do that? Ah, good. Made it all the way out here to Doma.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
I mean...
Bet it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Do it anytime. You know that.
And there they are!
Lise, Alfie!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Zenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
Oh, you're just scared that someone else would have to be the
I'm
one
sorry we
getting out
couldn't
of
be
trouble
there.
for once.
Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Zenos the moment I set eyes on him.
Probably right. I mean, I did the exact same thing, so...
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
You didn't need to phrase it like that, Alize.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
I've been part of those worst plans on the record.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Zenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Yee. 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 Good deal against neutrality into the Azim Steep, Venus. I found Lord Hien once before. I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it's me who put in question Doma's resolve. My duty delivering to our people's reply. The countrymen deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. As long as there's a look at his face, it would be great comfort to see him again. No small comfort to join the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. Oh, and there's Fordola, who is a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in Imperial Province. All he's ever known, but like her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe understand that to help me understand a lot of things. It's always raining, and it's always so steep, and it's slippery and muddy, blah. There's my favorite pair of twins. Meantime, how should I occupy myself? The beloved king returning to his urged countrymen to rise a rebellion. Not a story you ever hear in Charlene and Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people so cynical to wholly immune to inspiration. Single individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Venus, there are vital tasks to be attended here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. It's also a matter of coordinating our efforts to Confederacy and our comrade in Kugane, dealing with the troublesome Acerite. I could go on, but you understand. What you thinking, that little head of yours, Alfie? Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azium Steppe at once. Will you be joining us, Venus? Hell yeah! For our part, we can do what we can to aid the Doma Liberation Front in your absence. Refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence. Instead, devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you're ready, we will be for war. If anything happens, if you need to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are our last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet! Here, take these to the road. It's a simple fare, but at least we can do for you after what you did for us. Maybe stupid naive when we say this, but I will. When you come back, we will finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long! Yee! Parmesan leaf sushi. Meanwhile, in Legion of Doom. God, he really does.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Oh shit, you do know about that. How about the guy who beat Gaia, the girl who beat
Prepare the
Gaia?
airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Not a good idea to touch a woman after
They
a
say
situation like
your
that.
Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Girabania, all the way on the other side of the planet. Well, technically, the New World's on the other side of the planet. You know what I mean. Is... Oh! Oh! Oh!
Aye. This is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Justinian! My friend! How have you been? Oh, he's hunting Shinryu. Of course he would.
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Oh my god, I'm actually really happy to see him again! Ba, 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 ba. Tune of the Eastern Current has better put up wings. Put your wings up. Adversary. Alright. Well... I'm missing one Easter current, aren't I? Yeah, I'll go fly off. We'll go fly off the screen. Okay, Hazel, this part's gonna be cut out, but we're actually getting this part of the episode, we're gonna splice into the previous episode, and we're about to start a new episode in like a few minutes. Does that sound good? Okay, okay. Alright then, that's, next time we'll be looking for Lord Hien and see if we can actually get this rebelling out of the way. So, any last words for the people, Hazel? Until then, have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.